so good. First walk.
And the bat goes flying, and Angel Hernandez is going to say that it hit his jersey. Now, Ramirez did not react as if it had hit him, and Mike Matheny says, wait a minute, let's take another look at that.
Nothing.
Nope. And the Royals are going to challenge.
I like how the broadcasters conclude it hit nothing before the pitch even gets to the batter, like Leslie Nielsen calling strike 3 in The Naked Gun.
Nothing.
Nope. If it hit the bat,
strike 3.
That's strike 3. So this puts the replay official in New York in a tough position, because I think you can say right here.
They're saying it hit him.
Boy, that, I don't know about that, because by looking at that replay, the only possible contact is with the bat.
Yeah, the knob.
There is no way you can make an argument that that hit the jersey or the hand. That should be an out.
You just went from it hit absolutely nothing to it hit the bat, so therefore it's an out? I have call stands, by the way, on this all day. I can't tell. It's call stands.
The only possible contact was right there, the bat.
And I don't know if they're going to say his finger, maybe?
No. Yeah, I mean.
Not a jersey.
Like, these broadcasters were absolutely convinced there was no change in direction. It didn't hit anything. They were 100% sure. But now, all of a sudden, it hit the bat. Look, I have no idea what it hit. I would call it call stands, too, if I was the replay official.
One ball and no strikes on Rosario. He is flied to left and singled to right center field.
So remember, everything bubbles up, chain of critical events. That was the weird replay review. Did it hit anything? And then there was that ball call on what was close to the plate. It wasn't a strike, but after what just happened, it all piles up.
Jacob Junis slicing away from Taylor, a long run, and it's going to be down. And the Indians will get 2. And Rosario has another big hit in this series. It is 4-2 in the 6th inning. And a walk and a hit batter came around to score. The tying run with 1 out. And that's up and away. And he's not going to get any help from Angel Hernandez. So walk, hit batter, double walk. And now the tying run is on with 1 out.
Add another one to the pile of things that boil and bubble over. Catchers, can you stop trying to frame pitches like that? You don't have to pull the glove 2 feet. It makes everything look like a ball. So number 1, this inning started, it was 4-0. Then we have walks, hit batter, replay review that upholds that, a double, scores 2 runs, ball 4, and we're not done yet.
And he was pacing from handrail to handrail, and he's going to stay with Singer with 2 on and 1 out. And a pickoff play at second base almost got him. And they're going to call a balk. And this might get explosive.
It seems like the crowd has been booing ever since this inning started, which makes the context really weird, because in a vacuum, on its own, this is an obvious balk call. Absolutely the correct call. But given the context of this situation, it becomes controversial. 602A1, it's the very first rule about balks. Any motion naturally associated with his pitch makes and fails to make such delivery is a balk. Thus, up, down, start, stop motion, as it were, that's an obvious balk call, but we have controversy.
Cal Eldred is all over Angel Hernandez from the first base dugout. And so that was directed at Cal. And now you got 2 enormous men coming out at Angel Hernandez. Pedro Grifol is going to come out and help out. Cal's got a lot of things to be angry about. And now Mike Matheny has been thrown out. And Cal's upset about some calls that weren't made for Singer in that matchup with Reyes. And now Angel Hernandez is just staring over at the Royals dugout. I think he's waiting for Cal and Mike Matheny to leave and maybe just seeing if anyone else is going to give it to him. Well, there was a little shift.
Yeah, he had a little shift in his legs before he actually turned and moved.
The broadcasters properly do recognize that that is a balk.
But this was building leading up to that balk, so Pedro Grifol becomes manager and bench coach. And all of a sudden the Royals with a 4-0 lead coming into this inning are in a sticky situation. They've given up 2 and now there's runners at second and third with 1 out, with Josh Naylor at the plate, who has already driven in 4. And that's outside.
Naylor's a good hitter. Singer needs to put it all behind and move forward.
Rex Hodler is very good at bringing perspective. He a lot of times says, put it behind you and move forward. It's a very healthy attitude, and it's wonderful to hear broadcasters say that.
Grounded to Santana, who wanted to come to the plate, but the ball may have stuck in the webbing of the glove. It is 4-3 as Rosario scores.
Perfect storm. Ball got stuck in the glove. Add another one.
Reyes goes to third, but at this point, the Royals just need to get out.
So all the pieces working together, 4-0 game becomes 4-3. Angel Hernandez, he has a reputation. You have a replay review that doesn't go your way. Hit by pitch, a bunch of walks. The ball called to Reyes that was the only miss of the inning conclusively. I'm surprised that they didn't really get upset about that ball call of all things. They got upset about the more obvious calls, the balk call, or the replay call that no one can do anything about because it went to New York. Anyway, here's the pitcher.
There was a play at the plate. The Royals need an out.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Brady Singer gets into it with Angel Hernandez. So he was ejected. He was coming out of the game, so you say, well, what's the difference? There is a fine involved if a player gets ejected, whether they're in there or not. And here comes Scott Barlow.
Pitcher is mad at 2 people, himself and at the umpire Angel Hernandez, because Angel Hernandez did miss 1 pitch call, and it would appear, because everything's bubbling up, the balk might be the straw that broke the camel's back in addition to that ground out. The balk was correct, and good on Merrifield for getting his teammate out of there. But at the end of the day, it's not a pleasant situation to give up 3 runs when it was 4-0. MLB can fix this balk problem. Either tell Angel not to call balks, tell other umpires to call balks, or change the balk rule. Because as it stands, the balk call was correct.